All right, good morning and welcome back to our Sunday virtual event. We have a pretty stacked lineup today. A lot of dogs out there looking for adoption before the holiday season. We also have my backdrop here, our friend Belle, who just had surgery. They removed 3 of the stones. As you can tell in the picture, it's a little cut off there, but that's 3 stones that were inside this little pup here. So we're still looking for donations to help subsidize her medical bills. They were quite extensive. They were anesthesia and everything else included. This was a pretty major surgery. She's recovering well. You're going to see her on the Zoom today. But anybody out there that could help this holiday season and shoot us a donation through either PayPal or the Last Chance Venmo here. Also, there's going to be a link in the chat that you can click on. That would be greatly appreciated. We are a non-for-profit, so none of the money goes to any of our volunteers. They go straight to the dogs and the cats that we rescue for pool fees, medical bills like this, food, and just other random necessities that the dogs need and medicals. So anybody out there, if you want to just take a picture, pass it on, send it to your friends, put it on social media, whatever it is you want to do this holiday season and help out, we greatly appreciate it so that we can help this little one. She's, I think, about $700 away from her goal to be able to pay all of her medical bills, so that Last Chance is not putting it on a credit card. And you know how that goes, guys. It's holiday season. You don't want to put things on credit cards. So with that, we will get started with Belle. Also today, we have a live event. Some of these puppies that you're going to see today will be on the live event today. And that's going to be at the the Fantastic Gardens at 66 Avery Avenue in Patchogue. That's going to be from 11:30 to 2. Definitely come out and meet these guys. As they come on today, I will definitely let you know that these are the pups that will be there, so you can see them on the Zoom today, and then you can go meet them in person. We also have an outreach that's going on at the Smith Haven Mall today. So if you want to come out and meet me in person or my foster, you definitely can. We're going to be at the Smith Haven Mall today between 12 and 3. So we've got 2 things going on. We've got the 12 and 3 Smith Haven Mall outreach, and then we've also got the Fantastic Gardens from 11:30 to 2, 66 Avery Avenue. So definitely come out and meet some dogs today, guys. All right, with that, we're going to dive into this list of dogs we have today, because we've got plenty. Starting off with our recovery person, Belle here. Let me just spotlight Belle for everybody so you can see how she's doing. All right, guys, here is Belle. Oh, she's still recovering. No, we can't hear you. Just make sure you unmute yourself.
There we go.
There Found you are. It. Okay.
All right. Hi. Sorry, little technical difficulties. All right. Belle, up until about 2 minutes ago, was very active for the first time since her surgery on Wednesday. She was up walking around the house. She brought me a toy to play with, but apparently it wiped her out. So she's just going to hang out and be a mush. She's doing really well. We had a little bit of a scare on Friday because, you know, she had surgery on Wednesday and they removed 3 ginormous bladder stones that apparently were larger than her bladder. So her bladder has expanded, it's swollen, it's inflamed. So she's on a little extra pain meds for that. But the vet says everything's going to heal beautifully and she's going to be fine. She has, you know, a lot of scar tissue in there from the stones, you know, cutting her up. But she is no longer peeing blood, which is huge improvement. She no longer is just standing up and peeing herself, which is a wonderful improvement. She lets us know when she has to go out. She still has a couple of accidents because, like I said, this is all healing. This is all raw. So we're just taking it nice and slow with her. But, you know, she had a couple of days where she wasn't eating, she wasn't getting up, she wasn't doing anything. So we had her back at the vet on Friday to do an ultrasound, and the vet says everything looks beautiful. Everything looks great. She has no fluid in the body. She's not bleeding internally. She's just doing fantastic. So she is just the most delightful little dog I have ever met. Her tail, going into the vet for surgery, going into the vet Friday for a follow-up, just a tail wagging, greeting everybody, so happy, licking hands. She's just so delightful. She really is. She greets you every morning with that tail wagging, even despite the pain and waiting for her pain meds when I get up to give them to her, and her little peanut butter. She does really well taking her medication. She's eating fantastic. She's doing great. We're just taking it nice and slow with her. She's only 7 years old, but you know, these stones have been in her for quite a long time. So there's a lot of healing to go on with her. So we're not pushing her. We're doing little tiny walks around the yard with her. And like I said, today was the first time she got up and walked around the house all by herself, brought me a toy, tried to play with my dog. So this is fantastic. This is the most activity we've seen from her. And it's just, it's wonderful. It's heartwarming. So does anybody have any questions?
Yeah, guys, we have a lot of dogs on today. So what we're going to do is, if there's any questions, throw them in the chat. The app team coordinators will answer those questions. And at the end, if we have time, depending on how long this thing runs, if we have time, if there's questions about specific dogs, we can always circle back. So definitely throw them in the chat. And if it's something that they can't answer and then we want to go back to the foster, we will definitely circle back around to everybody as quickly as possible so that we have time for all the pups to be spotlighted today.
All right.
All right. So that was Belle, guys. Definitely at the very end, I'm going to put the QR codes back up on the screen so we can donate. Like I said, we're about $700 away from paying for her surgery. And as you can tell, she is feeling much better. Last week, you could tell on her face that she wasn't, she was very uncomfortable. But today she's got that look on her face like she's definitely feeling better. She's going to recover and she's going to be going to a forever home soon. And let's just make sure we give her everything she needs to get there. All right, Belle, enjoy your cuddles. All right, guys. We're going to jump over to our next pupperoo, who has got a pretty cool name. His name is Rhaegar. So if any of you guys are Game of Thrones fans, you know what I'm talking about. But Rhaegar here is our next pupperoo. All right. Oh, look at you.
Oh, sorry, dude. So Rhaegar, as you can see, he is an absolute mush. He's about a year old, 25 pounds. He only came here yesterday, and I wasn't here most of the day yesterday. And you can see that doesn't bother him one bit. He's just a love. Earlier when I came down to greet him, I sat down on the ground. He basically crawled right into my lap and laid down and rolled over. So he is just a complete, total mush, loves attention. He had a nice walk yesterday for about half an hour. So he looks like he'll be pretty good on walks. He's good on the leash. We don't even have a fenced in yard here. So that's the only thing we get to do is to go out on the leash, and he does great. Has a hound nose. So when he walks, any of you who know hounds will know that when he walks, his nose is on the ground and he is looking, but he is really good. And we will work on, continuing to teach some nice behaviors with walking with me and not just sniffing at the ground. But he's so good at the leash. We have 3 cats in the house and he has already met 2 of them. They refused to stay in the other room yesterday and are very comfortable with him already. He was really good with them. Hi, wanna play high five? He's learning to play a little bit already. He keeps playing with his one ball a little, but right now it's just a matter of, hey, pet me. So if you're looking for a little love muffin who is happy to be played with and pet and snuggled and is good with cats, and you can't see you right now, house trained, crate trained, and he's the entire package. And he's only about 25 pounds, so he's really easy little pup to love. Hi. And he's sweet. Are we gonna play now? Now he wants to play with me.
Loves the belly rubs. I love it.
So in this, for a dog who's been in the house 24 hours, less than 24 hours, this is very unusual. So he's very sweet, loving puppy. So
very nice. And I would recommend keeping the name. I mean, it is a pretty cool name.
It is a pretty cool name.
I'm a big Game of Thrones fans. I don't know if anybody else out there is, but yeah, it's a cool name. You can start off a whole line. You can start with him, Rhaegar the First, and then you can go ahead and you can adopt another pupperoo from today, and you can keep the line going. All right. Well, thank you very much, Rhaegar. You did such a great job there with your little belly rubs. All right. We're going to jump over to our next presenter. Once again, any questions for any of the pupperoos today, just throw them in the chat. App team coordinators will definitely reach out and answer any of those questions in the chat. And if we need to, at the very end, if there's time, we will circle back around to as many dogs as we have time for. All right. So we're going to jump over to Holly now, guys. Let me just spotlight Holly for everybody. Where is Holly? My list is long today. Here we go, guys. Here is Holly.
Hi, everybody. This is
cute.
Holly.
Oh, she's getting
Holly.
licks and pets.
Oh, yes. Holly is a sweet 5-year-old boxer mix. She's enjoying some treats right now. Holly is doing fantastic. She has been warming up so well. It takes her a little while to warm up, but she has come so far. She's become happy. She knows her commands. She's house trained. She's crate trained. Holly would be perfect in a home that's quiet with somebody or a family that just wants a quiet dog, that would enjoy a dog that just wants to hang out. She doesn't like a lot of activity, and she doesn't require a lot of attention either. She really just wants to hang out and please. She's low maintenance. She does not like other animals, so she is a dog that would prefer to be alone. We have many other dogs in the household, but they're upstairs, and she is not around them. She is very happy. She is absolutely adorable. Look at that, 1 ear up, 1 ear down, and she has that little snaggle tooth. She loves to chew on antlers. She loves to play with some soft toys, and she's becoming more and more of a cuddle bug every day. She loves to give kisses. She knows commands, gives paw, and she's a great girl. So she's terrific.
She's like, I know this game. Watch, I know exactly what to do. I'm just gonna crawl across your body
and take that treat. Yeah.
She's like, I'm just gonna crawl across your body, sit in your lap, and say, okay, now what? I can give you both paws.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that is Holly. Once again, if you have any questions about this beautiful little girl, throw them in the chat. We'll answer any questions you have. And if we have time, we will circle back around. But yeah, guys, Holly is cute. She's got that one little snaggle tooth that when she's sitting there smiling, you can see it. It's she's got a very gorgeous face when you meet her in person.
Look at this girl. Look at this girl.
Oh, she's so cute. There it is. You can see it right there. All right. Well, that is Holly, guys. We're going to jump over to our next presenter, who is Tybee. Now, if you're looking for a dog that's a teeny tiny little package of a golden retriever, that's your guy. Tybee's going to be your guy. So let me spotlight Tybee for everybody. And there he is. I mean, look at this guy. He's like maybe 2 feet long, not even. And he probably stands about a foot off the ground. He's such a cute little guy. Sorry, Tybee. Sorry, I'm taking your spotlight. I'm going to let you go. You go.
Making fun of little Mr. Wigglebutt here. So his official name is Tybee, but we call him Wigglebutt. He is 1 year old and 22.5 pounds big. He is, we think, a mix of a lab and maybe Basset or Dachshund. We don't know, because he has these short little funny legs. And as Nick said, a face of a lab. He has 2 speeds. He likes to snuggle and sleep. And at other times, he likes to do zoomies in the backyard, which he's not showing off now. Here, can you stand on the ground so we can see your cute little legs? He is house trained. He's great with other dogs, loves all people. He would be the life of the party if you let him. Yesterday, he also met a cat for the first time. We went over to our neighbor to see how he feels about cats, and he's a little bit uncertain. He walked up to the cat and tried to say hello, and the cat gave him a big swat on his nose, and he gave this look of, me? What did I do? And then he went and tried to eat the cat's food. He was much more interested in the cat's food than in the cat. Just an overall adorable package. I forget what it said, walks fine on leash. And we will be at the live event between 11:30 and 2 today. So if you want some kisses, Ty will be there.
Yeah, if you're looking to see a little puppy that wants to do a little wiggle butt and give you a little paw and kisses, there he is. Look how long he is. He's no more than 18 inches long, guys. he's probably the size of a cat. But yeah, if you definitely want to meet this guy, come out today. Fantastic Gardens, 66 Avery Avenue, Patchogue. He will be there. You can meet him in person. You can get paw. You can get kisses. You can see how lovable this little dude is.
Hi.
And he can dance for you too. All right, guys, that's Tybee. We're going to jump over to, oh man, somebody please adopt this dog so I can stop messing up the name. All right, we're gonna jump over to Moshi and Dawn. I am hoping I got that right. You let me know there, Foster.
Yay, you finally got it.
I got it. The superhero dog, Moshi. I got your name right, buddy. Eventually somebody will adopt you and change it, and then they'll text me and let me know what it is, because it'll be some kind of
you
natural
every
name.
time. No, we love the name Moshi because he's a mush, so we call him Mushy Moshi.
Oh boy, that's a mouthful there. I would definitely mess that up.
He's busy cleaning himself here. Anyway, this is Moshi. He's approximately 9 to 12 months old. His breed is unknown. He was found as a stray. He was infested with fleas and very underweight. He came to us at 31 pounds, and he's been with us for 2 weeks, but he got weighed in around 8 days with us, and he had gone up to 38 pounds. So doing good on getting this baby back to a healthy weight. He enjoys being outside. He loves to play with his foster doggy brothers. He's not cat tested, but I don't think that would be a problem with him. He is crate trained. There's no accidents in the crate. Occasionally, he will have an accident in the house. He's still working on letting us know when he has to go out, but he doesn't have too many accidents. He's learning from his foster brothers to eat and enjoy treats and to come in the house. These are all things he would not do when he first came to us. I guess being a stray, it was all new to him. He's very affectionate and loving. He loves to give kisses. If I'm laying on the couch or on the chair, he'll climb up his upper half of his body on me and give lots of kisses. He does need leash training. He's skittish of cars while he's out on walks. If he hears a sound, he'll let you know outside when he's outside. Sorry. He does have a pretty ferocious bark, but he is not scary, or he would never harm anybody. But it's nice that he does let people know of his existence. He's gotten a little mischievous lately, stealing my flip-flops and eating a few things that he shouldn't be eating, but he's still a puppy, so that's to be expected. So that is Moshi. And then we will move over to Dawn. This is Dawn. He is approximately 2 years old and 36 pounds, so he is full grown. He is a lab hound mix. He dislikes the crate very much, but he has not had any accidents in the house. He will let us know if he has to go out by scratching at the back door. He also is very affectionate and loving and will climb up for pets, not so much as giving us kisses, but he does love to be pet. He's a pretty chill dog. He plays well with his foster brothers as well. He is also not cat tested, but I don't think he would have an issue with cats either. He loves his bone marrows, toys, and treats, as you can see. He's chomping away on one of them right now. And Don loves to be outside. He, for the most part, the two of these guys love to be outside. Don, just as happy as can be, laying on the grass and chewing on a stick. So that is Moshi and Don.
All right, guys.
And
so
we will be at the event today from 11:30 to 2. So if you want to come see these handsome boys, we will be there.
All right, you heard it first. They will be at the Fantastic Gardens. You've got Don Juan and you've got Moshi, the superhero dog, Saint Bernard.
Thank
Definitely
you.
Come out, yeah, definitely come out and meet these guys. Moshi here. He is gorgeous in person. The camera does not do him justice. So
no, it really doesn't. When I met him in person, I was like, oh my God, he's so beautiful.
Yeah, it doesn't do him justice, guys. Definitely come out and meet him in person, because when you see that face, you're gonna be like, how are you still available for adoption? I'm taking you today. Definitely. No thing against you, Don Juan. You're my kind of dog too, because you got my coloring. I like the orange and white dogs. If you saw my pack here that's behind me, you would know that. Yep. All right, definitely come out and meet these guys in person, guys, at the Fantastic Gardens, 11:30 to 2, 66 Avery Avenue. All right, we're gonna jump over to our next presenter, who has also two pups, Anthony and Mr. Krabs. Let me just spotlight them for everybody.
Hey, come on, Mr. Krabs. Come on.
Where'd they go? Oh no, I hit the wrong button. Hold on one second, guys. There we go. All right.
They were here until, we were spotlighted, then they both went away. Okay, this here is Anthony. Anthony is a puppy. He's between 6 to 8 months old. Mozart, get out of here. Mozart isn't part of this. This is Anthony here. Anthony is good with other dogs, as you could see. He's also been with other cats, and he is excellent with cats and dogs. He's been with children, and he's great. Anthony has a lot of puppy energy, so he really would be best in a home with someone who can help him expel some of that energy. He loves to run around. He loves to play. He's playful with all the dogs. He plays with my larger dog. He plays with the smaller dogs. Loves tug of war, loves the hard bones. Very friendly. He's about the softest dog I have ever had. He's part retriever, and I'm not sure what he is mixed with, but he is mixed with just softness. He is just absolutely delightful. And then this little guy over here, this is okay. This is Mr. Krabs, and when he doesn't like something, he lets them know. However, he is very dog friendly, and he's very playful. He has been an absolute pleasure in the house. I have only had him for 24 hours. He slept all night in his crate. He goes in and out of his crate on his own free will. So he enjoys it. He doesn't have any problem with the crate at all. The shelter said that he does well with cats. I don't have any, so I don't know about that. But he's done great with the other 3 dogs that are here. He has a voice, so he lets everybody know when he's unhappy about something. But he has made himself a place here and gets along with everyone. He enjoys hard bones. He plays more with the hard bones than the soft. But he enjoys the game of tug of war with the other dogs. And he's about 5 to 6 years old and about 16 pounds. So this is Mr. Krabs right here. And he loves to jump up, and he loves affection from people. He's very affectionate. He comes over for cuddles. He'll jump up into your lap. He's a lap boy.
All right, guys. Well, that is Mr. Crab, and that is Anthony. Mr. Crab there, moving closer to Gail with the bones, like getting closer and closer. He's scooching into his spot.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that is Anthony and Mr. Krabs. Definitely reach out to your action coordinator today. Set up a meet and greet for these two. They definitely love affection, as you can tell. They're like, yay, cuddles. Anthony.
Yeah, they're wonderful. They're wonderful. Everybody settled right in, and they're all, they just packed beautifully.
There he is.
Right? That's right.
Working his way over.
Oh, that's right.
Working his way over.
Oh, yes.
All right. Well,
He's
guys,
a
that is
lot of
Anthony and
fun.
Mr. Krabs. Definitely make a note, reach out to your app team coordinator and set up a meet and greet. We're going to jump over to our next presenter. Thanks, buddies. You guys did great.
Okay, we're going to go to the live event now. Bye, everyone.
All right. Bye. Have fun. All right, guys, we're going to jump over to Colt now. Let me just spotlight Colt for everybody. All right, guys, here is Colt.
So this is Colt. He's about 7 years old. He is a hound mix. As you see, he just wants to be pet constantly. He just loves to be pet. We do have other dogs. He is completely fine with other dogs. We've had no issues. He's also amazing with cats, has no interest in them at all. He does go in his crate. He's not a fan. It is something that we are working with. He likes to cuddle up. He's kind of like a cat with the blankets. He kind of takes them and fluffs them and gets them into the perfect position until they're just right. And then he circles around until he finds his spot. As you can see, he's found the warmest spot in the entire house and just wants to be pet right here. He needs to put on a few pounds, but he's not very food interested. So we've been making up some concoctions for him to eat. He likes some melted peanut butter in with his kibble. So he's been loving that. And he has, I don't know if you guys can see all the way back there, but he's got this teddy bear. It's kind of become like his little security blanket. And the second he puts it in his mouth, he gets so excited and he loves it. He loves to hang out and chill with bones and Nyla bones and all that type of stuff. Anything he can chew. Colt, can we show everybody your pretty face? No? Colt, come here. Say hi. There is his beautiful face. He's like, nope. He's camera shy, I guess, today. So that is Colt. We are still working with him letting us know that he has to use the bathroom. He's been doing pretty good, but he's not quite yet learned how to kind of bark or anything at the door. But we're getting there. We've only had him since Friday night. So he's getting there. He's learning. He's good with, all right, you chill out. He is good with kids too. So there is that. All right. I don't know if you have any questions, feel free, pop them into, pop it into, oh, I can't even think. Pop it into the chat. That's it. There we go.
Thought you were going to break out into a song there. Pop it into the chat.
Can't think right now.
All right, guys. Well, that is Colt. There is a question about Colt. How big is he? About how much does he weigh? I don't know. He's like a medium-sized dog. I don't know how much he weighs, honestly. I'm sorry. I think Esty can probably, she says 55 pounds. There he is, about 55 pounds. So he's about medium-sized dog. 55 pounds is medium-sized. So that means he's probably, maybe 20-something inches, 30 inches long? Yeah. Stands about knee-high.
Oh, and there he's barking for you, so you get to hear his hound bark.
Oh. What's up, Cole, buddy?
Hi.
Oh, you cutie. All right. Well, guys, that is Colt. Any other questions? Throw them in the chat. We will definitely answer whatever comes up. All right. We're going to go over to our next presenter, who is Mercury. Let me just spotlight Mercury for everybody. Where did Mercury go?
Where are you?
There he is.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning. This is my girl Mercury. She's about 1.5 years. She's a shepherd mix. We have a little bit of a different story. I've actually adopted her. So she has been our dog. I have a special needs child who is not tolerating her very well. He's very sensitive, and she has a lot of energy. Come back over here. She has a lot of energy. She's fabulous with my 5-year-old who popped on here before. Come in here. Extremely food motivated. She's sweet. She's cuddly. I adore her. And it's absolutely heartbreaking that she's not the right fit for our family, but she is going to be absolutely perfect for somebody else's family. My son, we've tried, and it's not the right fit, but it has literally nothing to do with her. She's wonderful. I adore her, and we want nothing but the best for her. So we're hoping to find her forever family. She is crate trained. We call it her house. She loves her house. She's never had an accident in the house. She's wonderful. She's absolutely wonderful. And I'm gonna miss her terribly, but I know that she is gonna find her perfect family. She's sometimes a lap dog. She's about 45 pounds when I weighed her the other morning. Lots of puppy energy, very food motivated. She's working on her leash skills. Those basic commands down. I can't say enough about her. I really can't. She has just been such a pleasure. But of course, my son has to come first, and she's a little too much for him. But she's a dream. I adore her, and she's going to have an awesome life and find an awesome home.
Yeah, man, she is gorgeous. I like it. She's definitely, she's got that face, that very cuddly face.
Oh, she's such a sweetheart, and she'll just snuggle up on the couch. She looks like a little tiny deer, like wrapped up in like a little ball. She's just the cutest thing. And I want the best for her. And I really hope that she finds the best family, and we will be at the mall later if anybody wants to meet her in person. She loves everybody.
Right? Yeah, guys, that is the outreach. Last Chance has got a table. We're going to be by the food court. Yes. Yeah, very, very interesting to put the dogs by the food court, but we're going to be by the food court. With an outreach table. We're going to have a couple pups there. Mercury is going to be one of them. And yes. Sadie, our next pup, is going to also be another one. So definitely come out and meet them at our outreach table, and stop by and say hi. I will be there also. All right. Thank you very much, Mercury. Look at those soft eyes. Look at those eyes.
Baby.
Cuddly eyes. All right. All right, guys. We're going to jump over to our next presenter, who is Sadie. Good job, Mercury. You did great. All right, guys, here is my pupperoo in my house right now, Sadie.
Hi, everybody. I have for you today Sadie. She will also be at the food court today from 12 to 3. I know, you think I have food. I'm sorry. So Sadie is 1 year old and 28 pounds. And all of our other dogs are downstairs right now. So she's the queen with all the toys and love and life. So Sadie, you can see a little skinny. We are in the process of fattening her up. My best guess is she was a stray. When she came here, she kind of had to learn how to be a pet. So, working on house training, I would say she's about 90% there. And really, quite honestly, baby, don't eat the tennis ball. Quite honestly, if she does have an accident now, it's more on our end because she does it right at the back door and says, hey, I was trying to tell you and you guys got busy. But she's got the concept down. She is crate trained. She doesn't like to be alone. She definitely will whimper a little bit, but then she settles. She's like a Velcro dog. Wherever you are, she is. You sit down, all she wants to do is crawl on your lap and snuggle and hug you. I got to tell you, she is fantastic with kids. We also have special needs kids in the house. And yesterday, one of my kids I know you want that tennis ball. One of our kids was having a meltdown. It's just something about holiday excitement for children with autism. Instead of getting excited, baby girl, they cry. And he was having a terrible time. And all she did was jump up there and sit with him and try to comfort him. And, he slid down the couch and she slid down the couch. And she just instinctually knew my job is to be here and make him feel better. So definitely great with kids. Great with everybody. She loves everybody. She's great with dogs. We have 6 of our own. So her big thing in the beginning was learning how to share toys, that I don't try to take a toy out of the mouth of a 100-pound dog, but she's learned now that we can all play. There's plenty of toys to go around. Really doing a great job and just learning how to be a pet, but young dog, all young dogs have to learn what to chew, what not to chew. I can tell you she verbally redirects to no, like she just wants to be happy and please you. And all you have to do is raise your voice. And she just looks like so wounded, but really such a great dog. She walks well on a leash. She takes treats gentle. And I mean, snuggly, if you're looking for a lap dog to kiss and cuddle, this is your girl. And she will be at the mall today. She's also a happy person, puppy, right? Who loves people. And that's Sadie.
I'll reiterate once again, we're at the food court, Smith Haven Mall. It's going to be very interesting having the dogs next to the food court with all those beautiful smells and all the trash cans and things. So we're going to have to keep the dogs very well treated and fed. So they stay very interested and engaged with all the people. But yep, Sadie will be there today, guys. She definitely needs to put on a couple pounds. So maybe we'll get her some stir fry or something while we're there.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. Yeah, that'll help her. All right, guys. Well, that is Sadie. Any questions, throw them in the chat. Reach out to your afternoon coordinator, or just come out and meet the girl today at the Smith Haven Mall between 12 and 3. 12 and 3 outreach table, Smith Haven Mall. All right. We're going to jump over to our next presenter, who is Franklin. Let me just spotlight Franklin for everybody. Oh, look at you. What's up, Franklin? You look sleepy, man.
I just woke him up. He was passed out, but he'll come out of the crate for a treat. Want a treat, buddy? Come on. Come on. Maybe not. Come here. All right. He may stay stationary for this. Franklin is 4 years old. He's about 50 pounds. He's a hound. He obviously likes his crate. He sleeps in the crate all night with no issue. He will bark in the morning to let you know that he's awake, but it's usually not until after 7 o'clock. I tend to sleep a little later than most. But even then, it's just one bark just to kind of let you know he's awake. And if you don't get up right away, he'll relax until you get up and let him out. He's good on a leash. He is a hound, so he does like to sniff around. Come here, Franklin. Come on. Come on. I just want to get him out so people can see him move around a little bit. There we go. Very food motivated, as you can see. Not food aggressive. If you had another dog, obviously, when you first get a new dog, you don't want to feed them together. That can lead to problems. But when I stick my, hand in the bowl and stuff like that while he's eating, he has no issue with it. He just goes around me. Really friendly with everybody, good with other dogs, good with other people. When we go on walks and he sees another person, he gets very excited. He does this very cute type of prance, but we can't always go up to everybody and say hi, although he would love to. He's good with kids. He's very patient with them, kind of hanging all over him and kissing his face and so on. So I think he would fit into pretty much any home environment. Hasn't been tested with cats. When we see cats on our walks, he does seem like he would like to go chase them, but I don't think in a house it would be a problem. I think he would be respectful, but there he goes. He's back in the crate again. Just, a really friendly, mellow dog for the most part. I work from home, and during our work days, he spends, most of his time like this, just hanging out in the crate. And when it's time to go for a walk, we go for a walk. After that, he jumps back in the crate and relaxes or plays with his toys for a little bit. And that's it. He's a pretty low maintenance guy. He does like to play. He does have energy, but he doesn't need to expend it until it's time to. And that's Franklin.
I mean, I can't blame you there, Franklin. That looks like a very comfortable spot there with
he's got
bed.
a queen size comforter in here. So he's a little spoiled when it comes to the bedding. So whoever adopts him is going to have to invest in a nice crate setup for him.
But look at those eyes. He's like, don't I deserve it? Don't I deserve to be pampered? Come on. Look at me. All right, guys. That is Franklin. Any questions? Put them in the chat. Reach out to your action coordinator. Set up a meet and greet with that. Look at those eyes. Come on. You can't. He's like, please set up a meet and greet with me. Come on. You know you want to. Come on. All right, guys. That's Franklin. We're going to jump over to Aria now. Now, Aria has a special spot in my heart because she has been here for a while now, but she does not need to be. She is a gorgeous girl. She's very kid-friendly. She's met my kids. She's also, as you can tell, giving kisses to a kid right now. So I'm going to let Adam take over for Aria, but at the end of this video up on YouTube and on our Facebook page, you will find a video of Aria. Definitely watch that video. Meet this girl in person. Do not just pass her over because of how big she looks on camera. She's not that big in person. Definitely meet her. He's gorgeous. All right, guys, I'll let Adam take over. This is Aria.
Good morning, everybody. This is Aria. As Nick mentioned, she has been with us for quite some time. She shouldn't be. We absolutely adore her. She's been with us for over a year now. And, you know, usually I run through the whole list, good in the crate, good with food, yada, yada, yada. Everyone's seen it a million times. So I just want to focus on just how cute she is this morning. This is just our typical Sunday morning, us and the family, and Aria snuggling in bed and playing with her toy, and Leo terrorizing her. I mean, look at this. This could be you this morning. Look at this. And that's really all I want to say. You know, as far as all the other normal stuff with the food and the good, you know, no peeing in the house. She does all that. And like Nick said, he'll post the video. But I'm just going to leave it here for now. You know, and I urge you, all our dogs should be adopted and deserve homes, but dogs like Aria and the next dog you'll meet, Fergal, have been waiting for their homes a very long time, and they would just love to be there, and you will be blessed to have them. The one thing is Aria gets anxiety with other animals, so she does need to be the only dog in the house. She actually would have been adopted already. There was a family who absolutely adored her. But because of their resident dog, it just didn't work out. We really tried to make it work. They really tried to make it work, and they were very upset. But that's it. I've said enough. This is Aria, and she could be with you forever. This could be your Sunday morning.
Not just Sunday. It could be every day, especially people that work from home. Who would not want a cuddly dog for every day?
She is she will sit down right next to me when I'm working from home half the time I'm in the office. She'll just sit right down next to me and just flop down, and sometimes put her head in my lap during a call and wait for pets. So, like I said, I'm not going to go through the whole list. She's fantastic. Just no other animals. And if you want Leo, we'll throw him in half price.
All right, guys. Well, that is Aria. Like I said, she pulls the heartstrings. Definitely set up a meet and greet. Don't pass her over just because you say, "Oh, she's been in there for that long." Squeaker! Oh, she's got the squeaker. They all love the squeakers. See, as you can tell, taking the squeaker, no problem. She's not arguing, not being aggressive. She said, "Oh, but I really wanted that. I worked hard." Definitely set up a meet and greet, guys. Definitely go meet this girl in person. Once you do, she will pull on your heartstrings too. She is a gorgeous girl. She deserves a forever home. Adam and them are doing a great job giving her a temporary one, but we need to find her forever one. So please reach out to the admin coordinator today. Go meet this girl. You will not be upset once you do. She is gorgeous. All right. Good job, Aria. Yes, you're so gorgeous.
Belly rubs.
All right. With that, we will jump over to our next presenter, who is going to be Trixie. Give me 1 second to spotlight Trixie for everybody, and we'll get rolling.
Okay, go on the other side.
You're good.
Okay.
Right, guys, here is Trixie.
So this is Trixie. She's 9 to 12 months. She is a hound mix, and she is absolutely a wonderful dog. She came off the transport yesterday. She had a long day. She settled in beautifully. She's crate trained. She is also house trained, no accidents, no nothing. She lets you know when she wants to go out. She is absolutely beautiful. She snuggles, loves, just absolutely. She's playing with the ball now. She's snuggling with us the whole time. She's very curious. She helps me cook in the kitchen, gets her little paws up on the counter, and she gets down when she's told. But she's still a puppy in many ways like that. But she is housebroken, crate trained, slept her whole night in the crate. She is absolutely, you are just absolutely beautiful, right? Yes, I know. And she loves to give kisses. Yes, she's a good girl. Oh, we haven't had her on the leash yet outside in a walk situation, but because it was raining yesterday, but we plan on doing that today. And she is, I mean, just no aggression to anything, put her hands in the bowl. She loves her toys. She plays out in the backyard. She plays with our resident dog. She kind of plays chicken with him a little bit and runs away and teases him a little bit, but she has a wonderful, wonderful disposition. Absolutely wonderful. And that's what I have for her.
Come here, Trixie.
Cool.
Yeah. She's a very good
gorgeous.
girl.
When did she just came up, right? Or is she
She came up yesterday.
Oh, yesterday. Okay, so she just came up with transport, guys.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely know more as it progresses throughout the week. So definitely reach out to your app team coordinator today, get some updates, set up a meet and greet so you can see how this one blossoms as she gets more familiar with her new New York home, because came from South Carolina, so a completely different world, as you all know. So she'll start to blossom more and more as she gets familiar with our climate and just being up here. But the hounds, they do great. They normally transition pretty well with coming around. And
absolutely.
Yeah, so you're gonna love. She's like, okay, stop talking about me.
Yeah, it's been a long day so far. It's now.
She's like, I'm
Really
done. Stop talking about me. All right. Well, everybody, that is Trixie. Definitely reach out to your afternoon coordinator, set up a meet and greet, and meet this lovely girl. We will be seeing you soon. All right. All right, guys. We are going to jump over to our next presenter, who is going to be Fergal. And Fergal is like Aria, guys. Been in the system a little longer than he should be. People kind of look at his size and get a little nervous. But when I tell you that Fergal might be big, he thinks he's a Chihuahua. He thinks he's a 15-pound dog. He is very loving. He will do anything. Once he's familiar with you and you're his person, there's nothing you can't do to this dog. He will give you hugs, kisses. He will jump up on your lap like a 15-pound dog and expect you to say, okay, you can stay there. As you can tell, but I will let the foster take over here and tell you all about this lovely, lovely guy.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Yeah, this is Fergal. I think we counted he's in 485 days in foster care, but he's not counting. He's about 130 pounds. He should be about 110. Well, he's on thyroid medication, so that's kind of adding to his weight here. He's amazing on the leash, amazing in the car. He loves car rides. He's great with people once you get to know him. I mean, great. Once you get to know him, he is the sweetest. We've got neighbors here that have met him multiple times. He's been in their houses and jumped on their couch and watched TV with them. He gets excited when they look over the fence and say hi to him. His initial part is where he's just a little scary, and I kind of don't blame him. I wouldn't trust anybody either anymore. But once he's got your trust, he is the gentlest dog for his size too. He's not food aggressive. He's not treat aggressive. He takes everything as if it's an egg. He's good with other dogs. You just got to do slow introductions because of his excited level. He's not social. It's very hard to find people that want him to, play with their dogs. So he gets so excited and he wants to meet them. And after we walk around the block and he gets his sniffs in, he ignores the dog. He just kind of lays down and hangs out with his humans. He's been on a few meets. We took him to transport yesterday. He's seen more of the other fosters, and they came over and said hi, posted a bunch of pictures. He is getting much better on his initial meeting with people. It's just a shame because he does deserve a family. He does deserve to be in a house on an everyday basis, not segregated to part of the house, because our resident dogs, they can be temperamental. So we're not going to put him in a situation. So if anybody's interested, get in touch with Elcar. But again, this guy's amazing, and I would love to see him in a happy home.
Right, guys. Yeah, it is Fergal. Like I said, don't let the size fool you. There has been a lot of work with this big guy. He came as a stray, and as you can tell, most people, when you see a dog of this size, what's your first instinct? Normally run away, throw something at him, do whatever you can to keep him away from you, but he's a love. He's a mush. So everything he does is just to please the people around him. So he does get nervous when he first meets you, but there's procedures in place now that you can just stand there and talk to the fosters, and he'll just stand there and sniff you. And then once the fosters feel good and Fergal is given his little sign, his little bow, his little wiggle, wiggle, waggle, then you can pet him. And once you start petting him, he's yours. He's your guy. So definitely set up a meet and greet. He's met many of people recently at these live events. They followed the procedures and they've gotten Fergal snuggles. So definitely meet this Fergalicious Fergal.
Yeah.
And you will not be disappointed, guys. He is a love. All right. Fergal. I think I said your name enough now. Fergal, everybody. Fergal.
Yeah.
Meet Fergal. All right. All right, guys. We're going to jump over to our next presenter, who is going to be Oreo. Give me 1 second to spotlight Oreo, guys. Oh, look at this lovey girl. All right, guys. Here is Oreo.
Hey there. So this is Oreo. Oh, Oreo. Now she's gone under the kitchen table. Oreo is probably around 6 or 7 years old. She is about 60 pounds. Here, we'll go meet her where she's at. Our girl loves to play. She, where do we start with Oreo? Oreo's had a rough life. She ended up in a boarding facility, and I feel like that really messed her up. So she's been spending a good chunk of the past year unknotting that. She can take similarly to Fergal, although probably not as extreme. She can take a little bit to warm up at first or feel comfortable, but once she feels comfortable, she feels very comfortable. She loves to give kisses. She loves to run around outside and roll in the grass. She loves to play. She's a very playful girl. She's great with my cat. She knows who the boss is. She lives with another dog, but we don't give them access to each other unsupervised just because she is still sorting out how to communicate. So outside, she's just really selective. Sometimes she's like, hey, I want to be this dog's friend, or hey, I really, really don't. So, but she's come so far, this girl. I'm so proud of her. She has such a joie de vivre. I love watching her run around outside like a maniac. She loves that. She loves, like I said, she loves to play any toy. She's all over it. Yeah, I would say with another dog, it would be really, really depend on the dog. She seems to love kids outside, but I don't have any, and she hasn't been exposed to kids inside. And she, when the space is a little tighter, she can be a little bit nervous about things. But she's a great girl. She's a great dog, and the right person, the right fit for her would be someone who is gonna keep working on her getting more comfortable with life and providing a safe space for her to sort of just be her goofy, funny, playful self.
I'm not that. Like
Did you hear that too, Oreo? All right, guys. Well, that is Oreo. Definitely set up a meet and greet.
Forgot to mention she's in Boston.
Yep, she is in Boston. So if you do set up a meet and greet, just let us know. We will definitely make arrangements for you to meet this lovely girl. We don't want her to miss out on a forever home just because she's in Boston. We will definitely facilitate and make sure that we can work around whoever the adopter is. So, but yeah, definitely meet Oreo. Oreo is another one. She's been here for a little while. She had a little issues. Some of these strays come off the street and they bounce back pretty well. Some of them get put into to kennels or different shelters, and then they get institutionalized, so it takes a little bit longer for them to bounce back, just like people. Dogs are no different. They have feelings too. So definitely reach out to your app team coordinator and just go meet this girl. See how far she's come. She's gorgeous. And as you can tell, you know why she's Oreo. She's black and white. So come out and meet her. And you will not be you will not be upset that you've taken the time to see her. No. All right. That is Oreo, guys. We're going to jump over to our next presenter, who is going to be Forrest. Give me 1 second to spotlight Forrest. Oops. I hit the wrong button. Hold on. What did I do? There we go. All right, guys. Here is Forrest.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yep.
This is Forrest. Forrest is a 30-pound, 3-year-old female. She's the cutest thing on the planet. She's really, really sweet and sugary. We just got her yesterday and she is perfect. She gets on with our 5 dogs. She gets along with our 3 cats. She gets along with our 2 teenagers. All she wants to do is cuddle and love. And when she's awake, she just likes to chew on a bone while cuddling and loving. She just curls up in a little ball in your lap. She looks like a puppy, but she has great manners, unlike a puppy. She's really perfect. She is house trained. I don't really know her background, but I assumed that she was in a house because she doesn't do anything naughty. She only chews the toys that she's supposed to. She doesn't get into anything. She is not food aggressive. She loves treats. She'll sit down for a treat. Where are you going? Come over here. You could really do anything for her. She's not going to be bothered by it. She just wants pets and loves. She's pretty submissive. She just kind of rolls over and wants belly rubs. She likes everybody she's met so far. She did great in the car. She likes to sleep under the covers. We like blankets. You can, stick your hand in her mouth while she's playing and pull on her ears. And so I think she'd be great with little kids. We have the 2 teenagers. All she wants to do is like cuddle up in your lap and be your girl. Not super high energy, but she likes to play with the other dogs in the house. And for only being here for 24 hours, she's just settled right in. She wants a home that she can cuddle in and be loved on forever. Oh, you're so cute. Yes, you are. We fell in love with her like immediately. So someone needs to adopt her quick because we're going down. We cannot have 6 dogs, my husband says. But if we could, we would keep her in a heartbeat.
All right, guys. Well, that is Forrest. She kind of looks like a mixture of one of my actual dogs that I've had and one of my other fosters. So definitely come. They're the snuggliest little dogs, as you can tell. Look how small she gets into that little compact little turn there. So definitely come out, meet Forrest, set up a meet and greet, and save Brandy from adopting and her husband from having 6 dogs. All right. That is Forrest, guys. Definitely reach out to your app team coordinator and set up a meet and greet. All right. We're going to jump over to Orion now. Good job, Forrest. You did great. Oh, belly rubs, belly rubs. Bye-bye. All right. Let's jump over to Orion.
That's a good try.
All right, guys. Here is Orion.
There he is. This is Orion. Around here, we call him Rhaegar. He's about 1 year old. He's about 25, 26 pounds. As you can see, he is super, super food motivated. So if you have food, he's ready to do tricks for you. He's working on sit. And then food motivation also for his crate training. So he is 100% crate trained. He goes into the crate absolutely no problem. He sleeps a good 8 hours at night in there without a peep. Just throw a blanket over it and he is good for the night. He loves peanut butter. What dog doesn't? But he really, really loves peanut butter. It's a great thing for him. He is cat friendly, super, super cat friendly, actually, and super, super kid friendly. He loves kids. He loves to snuggle. If you're riding bikes, if you're playing ball, he just likes to be right by your side. So he's definitely a family friendly dog. he is a little bit selective with his dog friends. So we have two that he is absolutely the best of friends with. One male, one female. He loves to run around with them, loves to play with them. Sometimes meeting new friends is a little bit hard for him. He doesn't like every dog he meets, but again, we don't like every person that we meet. So can't really blame the guy. He kind of looks like he was put together wrong. So as you can see, he's got a big head, he's got little legs and a short little body. But don't let that fool you. He likes to take walks. He walks great on a leash. He's absolutely awesome with very little correction. And he can go quite the distance. There you go, buddy. Nice job. He is a chewer. He loves bone. So a bone will keep him entertained for the longest time. If you slap some peanut butter on it, it will keep him entertained for even longer. And you are golden for the day, as you can see. And I think that's it about him. Any questions? Just let us know.
I have a question. Are you related to Tybee? You guys look almost the same except for different coloring. Need to get you guys in an event together side by side.
Brother from another mother over there.
What are they breeding down south right now? These little dogs with the golden retrievers with the short little legs. We gotta figure this out. somebody out there adopt this little guy or Tybee and do the DNA test and right back what it is, what they're coming out with. All right, guys, this is Orion or Rhaegar. Definitely set up a meet and greet with this little guy. Those short little legs, we call them low riders, but they love to run around and they zoom, zoom, zoom. So definitely set up a meet and greet and meet this cuddly little guy. All right. Well, that is Orion, guys. Any questions, reach out to your Appian coordinator, throw it in the chat, and definitely set up a meet and greet. All right. We're going to jump over to our next presenter, who is Julia. Let me just find Julia here. All right, guys. Here is Julia. Oh, where are you going? Come back.
Of course she wants to. Come here.
You were right in frame there. What
All
happened?
right, hold on. We'll scoot you over. Okay, there we go.
Camera shot right when it was your turn. I got it.
This is Julie. I want you to get a good look at her face because she's just to die for. She's, I believe, 9 weeks, a whopping 9 pounds. She just woke up from her nap after her morning rompus, and I guess it's time for another rompus. As you know, it goes with the puppies. She is so smart, so brave. She's been here for one day. We got her off transport yesterday, and she was terrified off transport and walked into this house, and her tail just started wagging, and she was like, "Oh, I can get used to this." So she's been a doll. She's great with my daughter, who's 4. She doesn't mind the crate. Of course, she'd love to cuddle with us as much as possible, but she definitely doesn't mind the crate. She's been great with going to the bathroom on the wee-wee pads. Yesterday was a scary day outside for her because it was rainy and windy, so she wasn't having it. We're going to give it a go today, but the wee-wee pads is where she's been going to the bathroom. She hasn't had any accidents outside of that. What else can I say? She's just a doll. She really is so sweet. She loves food. She already found where we store the food and kind of squeezed her way into where the bags are. And she's, like I said, very smart, very resourceful, very, very cute, very tiny. But yeah, this is Julia, or Julie. Not really sure. Whatever you want to call her. We call her Julie Bean because she's like a little bean.
Now, my question is it black because maybe it's just a shine from the camera, or is she gray?
So she's like a gray. Oh. It's hard to tell. Yeah, she's like a gray.
She's like a slate gray. Ooh, I like that. That's different. You know, we don't see dogs like that are slate gray guys. But look at that face. Like, what's going on?
I'm not sure what breed she is. Jacko, yes. I'm not sure what breed she is, but she really is just really, really great. Slate gray, white socks. She's a doll.
She looks like it. She looks like she could be a stuffed animal right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to give this kid a kiss right here. There we go.
Yeah. Do it for the camera, girl.
Good job. You know how to work the camera.
Exactly.
All right.
Smart.
Well, guys, that is Julia, however, whatever you want to call her. Doesn't matter. You can change the name. But definitely set up a meet and greet. Meet this cute little one. She's 9 pounds, 9 weeks old. not going to last long. So if you want to meet her, definitely put in an application and set up a meet and greet as soon as possible. All right, guys. That is Julia. We'll go with that. And we're going to jump over to our next presenter, who is Jeremy. Give me 1 second to spotlight Jeremy for everybody. Now, I've heard Jeremy's been having a little camera problem. So if Jeremy cannot be on with the camera, we will jump to our next presenter, and then I will just do some
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but we can't see you still.
Oh, still really? I still have, I mean, I can see my little video up at the top. I could see myself playing.
All right, so what we'll do is we will jump over to our next presenter, Jack. If you want to send me a picture of her, I can put the picture on the background and then you can talk about her.
Okay.
All right, so we will jump over to Jack
I see the picture now. She's on.
No, this is
dog.
Nope, this is still this is Julia still. All right, let me just jump over to Jack, guys, and then we will we'll come right back to our little friend Jeremy. Give me 1 second. Let me just spotlight Jack for everybody.
I thought I was good.
All right, I guess we're on.
You're on, Jack. Last minute change. You're up. Go, buddy.
All right. So good morning, everybody. So this is Jack and Reese. Hi. So Jack, we got from transport yesterday. Fran and Steve grabbed him off the van. I picked him up from them. Come on, can you just move? Just give me 2 seconds. I took him off transport. I'm sorry. I got him from them around 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon. So he hasn't even been with us for 24 hours. He's nonstop. He's got a lot of energy. He's about a year old, about 12 pounds. He's super tiny, gorgeous coloring. He's got a mishmash of, I don't know, spots and then colors and all that good stuff. He loves to play. Loves kids. Since we've been here, since we've had him here, yeah, he's been great. He did great in the crate. We were in and out yesterday. And he did great in the crate. He slept in the crate. I'm gonna try to get him to run a little bit so he's not on top of us so much. Jack. Come on, Jack. How do I flip the camera? Anyways. All right, I'm so
Oh, you muted yourself. Just make sure you unmute yourself too. I know flipping the camera around back and forth, it's easy to hit those buttons.
Is that good?
There you go. Yep, now you're good.
So sorry about that. So yeah, so he did great in the crate. He's had a couple accidents in the house. He's learning how to communicate. He did great going outside though. He goes outside to pee, outside to poop. But then if he's inside, he might have a little accident. He plays with toys great. Our slippers are his favorite right now. So they're all on the chairs and tables throughout the house. He's great with our other 3 dogs. I have 2 seniors and then 1 6 or 7 year old. He's great with all of them. Obviously great with my daughter. They've been running around playing for about 2 hours now. He's great. He's just full of energy. So definitely a family who is ready to keep him busy and play with him. And, he's great. I have nothing bad to say about this pup. He's fantastic. Right? You good? And that's about that.
All right. Perfect. And he did a great job being put on the spot there last minute. Hey, change up. Jack, you're on. Go, go, go. Did perfect, guys.
He did good.
All right. Well, that is Jack, guys. So definitely reach out to your app team coordinator. Meet this lovely guy. Definitely say hello. With that, just having fun. All right. Let me just show. I'm going to share my screen really quick and show off our friend over here, Jeremy.
I did send you a video, Nick. I don't know if you got that. Also,
I did. Let me just try to get this up here.
I don't know what's going on. We tried 2 laptops and I'm trying my phone. I don't know what's happening.
It's all right. Sometimes we just have those days where nothing wants to work.
I can see myself in the video at the top.
I can't have you talking. I can't have you saying what you think the dog is. I'm Reese. I think it's a Jack. You can be.
Hold on one second. Let me see here. Let's see what we got going on. Where is my share feature? See, even I'm having multiple difficulties over here trying to share my screen. This one. Let's see. There we go. I need to share the Zoom here. Sorry, guys, give me 1 second. There we go. Yep, that button there. Okay. All right. We should be good there now. Let's see if I can get her up. There we go. All right. Can you guys see that lovely little girl there? This is Jeremy, guys.
Yes, he's a boy.
There we go. All right. There's Jeremy. Look at him. Such
so
a gorgeous
cute.
little guy. Look at
Yeah.
that little face.
Can you hear me now, Nick?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go for it.
Okay. So I wish we could see him with it moving because you could see the picture's adorable, but he was just sleeping on me. So I thought the whole time I had my video that I could see at the top, I thought everybody could see that. I think somebody said they did see it, but you couldn't. I don't know. Anyway, he's adorable. You can see beautiful markings. I think he's about 15 pounds, if my scale is correct. He came up with 3 of the siblings, so I'm not really sure what the breed is. 3 of them were black and tan like him. One was all tan. It looked like. He was great taking a bath yesterday. He was very cooperative, easy. We have 2 other big dogs in the house, 50, 60 pounds. He's very playful with them. Not skittish at all with people, very friendly, and he's not skittish with the other dogs sometimes because they're big. He has to be careful, but really playful. He loves to eat. He had a couple of accidents in the house. We only got him yesterday, and every time I brought him outside to go, said go potty, he'd pee, so that was great. Cries a little bit we have a good sized pen in the crates, but he might cry a little bit in the penned area, but after a little bit he settles down and he stays quiet. Last night putting him to bed, he cried a little bit again, and then we didn't hear him for the rest of the night. He was good. So I think he's a great dog, great puppy.
Guys, yep, that is our little friend here. So cute, looks very cuddly, looks very happy to be up here and safe and out of the scary shelters down south.
Yeah, so cuddly.
Definitely set up a meet and greet to snuggle this little guy and maybe give him a forever home right here before Christmas. All
that
right.
would be great.
All right, guys. Well, that is Jeremy. Sorry for the technical difficulties there. I'm not sure exactly what happened. Some people said they could see you. I couldn't see you. I don't know what was going on. So we'll just we'll go with the picture today and definitely set up a meet and greet and meet this lovely guy or girl. I forget now. All right. So that is Jeremy, guys. All right. So we're at the end. Our last foster here. It's got 2 pupperoos, Jacko and Gemma, who also just came up and is part of the bunch that Jeremy was with. So let me just spotlight Jacko and Gemma for everybody. I'm pretty sure I'm saying those names right, but I could be wrong. Let's see here. It's not letting me spotlight them. What's going on? Let's try that again. All right, so Jacko and Gemma, you have to turn on your camera so I can spotlight you. It's not letting me with your camera off. Jacko and Gemma, you have to turn on your camera so I can spotlight you guys. There we go.
Sorry.
Right. No, it's okay. It happens. Don't worry. We can see you now. You're good to go.
Okay, great. We'll start. So they're in a little rambunctious mood, like in the middle of the day right now. But we'll start with the little puppy that we just got yesterday, Jemima. She's in her nap time. So I just actually put her out of the crate. She's so super sweet. She slept through the whole night. She gets along with the other dog really well, even though he's much bigger. She was so scared when she came off the truck yesterday, but then as soon as her feet touched the ground here in the yard, she instantly relaxed and was jumping up the stairs. And I was so proud of her. She's like a much older dog for her age. She's so smart. And she knows, she put the bigger dog a little bit like in his place. She growled at him a little bit, but she likes to play. She likes when they're both on the ground to lay and put their bellies up in the air and just like touch each other's feet and faces and kind of go at each other. So she likes to be a little, rough and tumbles a little bit. But yeah, I mean, we only had her for one day, but she's as cute as could possibly be. It's unbelievable. She's the sweetest face and the sweetest eyes. She goes to the bathroom outside. She did have a little accident because she doesn't really let us know when she has to go out. But if she's outside and she has to go, she'll go. But she doesn't really like the rain too much. So that was she was running away from that. But she's great in the shower. We put her in the bath right when she got here because she had some fleas, but now they're all gone. And let's see what else. She loves her food. She can sit already. I mean, I don't know if all puppies can sit like right away, but she's really good with it. She's motivated by her treats, very smart. And she, gets along with the cat, doesn't chase the cat. And so, yeah, we think maybe, I don't know what breed she is, but I think she might stay kind of small. So she's just a darling. Anybody would be lucky to have her. So we're just melting in a big pool. She goes in the big dog crate. We have the big dog crate right there. And she loves the big dog crate and the big dog loves her little baby crate. So they switch and it's just adorable. They play with the toys in each other's crate and they can go in the crate together. Yeah, so, I mean, she's not scared of bigger dogs. She's not scared to be around them.
She's very mellow.
Yeah. Oh, very, very mellow. Oh, she is so calm. When, we had her in the car, we had her here. She just, I don't know. She just stays in your arms. She doesn't she could just calmly chill and.
She's not fidgety, as you can see.
She's not fidgety. She's not wiggling out, of your arms a little too much. She's a good lap dog. She loves to be held. So if she does have some Chihuahua, I don't know if she does, she would be just such a good little lap dog. So this is Jemima and she's still in her first week of foster, but she's available on Saturday. And then I'll get Jacko.
Jacko. Bucky.
Good boy. Come on, baby. Good boy. Come on, Jacko. Jacko has his best friend Bucky over right now. So they are playing. That was my first foster. And so they get to see each other all the time. And they're just best friends. So he gets into his playful mode with his best friend when Bucky's over. But usually Jacko is so chill, so calm. He loves his crate. He'll go and sleep in there for hours. Doesn't whine or ask to even get out. I'll go check on him and I'll be like, wow, he's sound asleep. But then again, when it's time to play, he loves exercise and energy. And every couple of days, if he has not been exercised, he gets a little jumpy. He needs to go for a long walk. So if there's an active somebody looking to adopt that is like an active lifestyle, he would be perfect. He's great on walks, doesn't pull on the leash. I mean, I've brought him around our local area, and if he's been in that area, if he's familiar with it, he doesn't pull. If you bring him to a new area, he's very excited because he's only 6-7 months old. So he wants to sniff everything that's new. He loves other dogs. He used to bark because he wanted to play with them, but now I got him to stop that, and he whines because he wants to play with them so bad. He's a huge heart. He gets along with Jemima instantly. They just met yesterday, and I could see now that he's like just a big, like brother, big uncle. He lays on his back, puts his belly up, lets her crawl all over him, all over his face, like, you know, nibble on his face, and he's totally fine with that. He's motivated for treats. So he wants to learn. If you want to do training sessions with him, he's like a sponge. And you want to sit? You want to sit? You want to sit? Good boy. Sit. Good boy. Stay. Stay. Good. Excellent. I'm so proud of you.
It's great.
He was food aggressive, like just only when he had the bowl of food in front of him. Otherwise, he's a total gentle soul. But when he had the bowl of food, he would growl and bark and go to bite. But we're working on that with him, and also with the treats, so that he doesn't go and grab the food out of your hand. So we're having him wait before he eats the treats, and he's so relaxed. He likes it. He likes having those like tips taught to him, like, because he's just a more relaxed dog. I think something happened to him probably before he got rescued, where he just was like, felt like he had to fight for his food or something like that. So but now he's that in another couple months, I'm sure he would just totally chill out and not like have that aggression anymore. He's just kind of like maybe afraid his next meal doesn't know that he has to fight for his next meal. But he has these big, super big ears that point way up like a radar, and it looks very cool, his profile. We brought him to the beach, and he was like stunned and had so much fun and just loved running. I think that he would be the perfect dog to lay with at the beach in the summer. He, you know, was just, he's just so calm there. And
if you have a cat.
Oh, if you have a cat, it's fine. He doesn't like, anything small, he like wants to run, like he sees the attention, but he's not mean, aggressive, or like, you know, you don't have to worry about him with the cat, but it's like the same with like anything small. He might just kind of like zone in on it, and then he might like go just chase it for fun. So our cat is a little standoffish when he does that, but not mean, but like he just leaves her alone then, because if she gets like standoffish, then he's just like, okay, whatever. He's not interested.
She's the queen.
Yeah, she's the queen. She's the queen of the house, our doggy. But he is so cute. He would love to be a small dog for longer in his life. So he wants to sit directly on you. If he wants to be held, his face like a baby, and he just closes his eyes, and he just like, it feels like he needs to be like a puppy for a long time longer. And so he's so funny. He's so happy when he's sitting next to you on the couch that he'll roll himself over into like a somersault and just flip. And it's total joy, and it's adorable. Because he does the same thing outside when he's playing in the yard, and like we're playing with the toys. And then if he gets the toy, like we play fetch and he gets it, he'll just roll over with it, and he'll actually do somersaults with it. And it's the most heartwarming thing. So he's a joy to watch play, because he's so like creative and just smart and fun and playful out there. He can entertain himself all day, and he's just you can't really see him right now, but he's just beautiful. His colorings are beautiful. He's got blue in his one eye. His two other eyes are brown, and one of them's got blue in it. And he's got adorable pink nose, and his coloring, everybody says his color is gorgeous. So light. And he loves the bath. He just sits there and closes his eyes. So look at his falling asleep right now as we're talking. He's total mush. So, heaven. So that's Jacko. That's Jacko. Can't believe he's still not adopted, but I'm actually kind of very happy because I just enjoy him so, so much. And these big ears are so silly. he really makes us laugh all the time with the things he does. And we had Bucky first and then him second, and fostering has been the best thing for us all. And then we got really lucky with these dogs. So I got lucky. Oh, and we have the parent of Bucky right here, and he got luckier too. I mean, it's like they are like just.
Oh, he's amazing.
They're amazing together.
The dog I got just saved my life.
Yeah, they're like meant for each other. It's like a soul match. So if anybody wants to meet them in person, we'd be happy to set that up. We can meet in a park and you could see him in action when he plays. But like I said, he'll sleep through the night and not a peep out of him. If for like 10, 12 hours, I'll be like, I thought dogs were gonna bark. Like, he doesn't, he could, I don't know, he holds his pee like a camel. He'll be there for 10 or 12 hours. So that's all. Sorry, this is my first time doing this.
This was my first one. See how good he is?
This is Bucky.
Same thing.
He got adopted.
Come out of this house, they come great. It's your daughter. She's like.
Oh, my daughter Grace loves training them. She from the moment they come in the door, she helps them with the crate and to like slow things down and them to wait and to sit before before they get out of the crate. So they learn a lot of manners. But thank you, everybody, and I loved watching all your other dogs inside your houses. This was such a sweet morning.
All right, guys. Well, that is Jacko and Gemma. Very nice, very nice. All right. Let's see. All right, guys. Well, that is our virtual event for today. Thank you, everybody, for helping out, jumping in the chat there, asking questions. Definitely today, meet those dogs that are going to be at the live events. We've got the one at Fantastic Gardens, 11:30 to 2. It's going to be starting very shortly. 66 Avery Avenue in Patchogue. We've got Tybee, Dawn, Moshi, Franklin, Primrose, Anthony, Pear, and Oak, who are all going to be there. And if you want to come out and meet me and my pupperoos, Sadie, along with Mercury, over at Smith Haven Mall by the food court, we have an outreach table that's going to be there today. Come out, meet us, say hi. And with that, thank you guys. Once again, this is Belle's thing. I'm going to leave it up there for a minute just so you have the QR codes. And thank you, everybody, for showing up this Sunday, and enjoy the rest of the weekend.